Makiyam. I'll start off by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, Great Millstone, and salutation to you, Akiyam, out there that keep pushing this truth and sincerity. And I just wanted to do a quick little video on our salvation. Lord willing, we're part of the elect, how it's going to be glorious, and it's going to bug people out at the same time. And I want to start in Acts, the book of Acts, chapter 1, verse 9. And it says, "And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven, as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua which is taken up from you into heaven shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven." So if he was beamed up, into the clouds, meaning a UFO, how modern day you would call it, he's going to come back the same way. And that's scriptural. And then this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 30. "And then shall appear," this is when he returns, "and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory." So he's gonna be coming in them chariots, man, with his military, which is the angels. And I wanted to go into the word real quick. Let's see here. They shall see him coming in the power. Go into power. Greek word dunamis, meaning strength, power, ability. Strength, power, ability. Power of performing miracles. But, the main one is power consisting in or resting upon armies, forces, hosts. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord of hosts is the one that's going to send his son and the angels back. Okay? So it's not just going to be one UFO, man. It's going to be many. The sky is going to be filled with them. And this is Revelation 1 and 7 to prove that. "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen." So all these people are going to be bugging out, man. All the kindreds of the earth, they're going to see him. And that's just going to be how the salvation is. Just a little example how it could be. It's not going to be exactly like that. I'm not saying that at all. And this is Mark 13 and 26. "And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great glory." Shalak. "Clouds with great power and glory. And then shall he send his angels, and shall gather together his elect from the four winds," meaning north, south, east, west, "from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of the heaven." And let's go into this word elect, because everybody, these Christian people and Jehovah's Witnesses like to say that a lot of people are going to be saved. Everyone can be saved. That's contrary to the scriptures. And of course, Satan sends the dude to cut the grass right now, so bear with me, Yakiam. Okay, that word elect is the Greek word electos. Electos. Choose, chosen out. Picked out, chosen by God to obtain salvation through Mashiach. So not everyone's gonna obtain that, because the Yahweh Shai said, "I pray for them, I pray not for the world." So how did he choose everybody? The answer, he didn't choose everybody to be saved. And this is in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and no account and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. So people think, they're going to be saved. So-called Jesus is going to come back and just start giving hugs out and shit. Nah, it's not going to be like that. That's why it says so far beyond all that they looked for. Because we're the true men of the Lord. We know what to look for. And that's why these people are going to be troubled with terrible fear. And they're going to be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation when they see so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans getting beamed up in what they like to deem as UFOs, unidentified flying objects, which we know as the Chariots of the Most High. Okay? And this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Mashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. And that's how it's going to be, man. We're going to meet them up in the clouds. How else would we meet them up in the clouds? Ain't no way around it. And said, then we which are alive, so the hope, the elect that are still alive and you haven't died as a martyr, they're gonna be caught up into the clouds, man. Meet them up there in them chariots. Meet our brothers, man, the angels, and so on. And then we're going to come back down and start slaughtering, cleaning up shop, as they say. And this is Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. So, that goes back to the Wisdom of Solomon 5. The ones that troubled us, man, they're going to be just in complete awe, man. Their jaws are going to hit the floor. They're not going to know what to think, man. They ain't never seen nothing like this, and they're never going to see it again like this, man. This is going to be the greatest exodus, of the elect, and the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. And I just wanted to give an account of how it's already happened before. This is in 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 11. And it came to pass as they still went on and taught, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. What was that whirlwind? That was that UFO, man. That UFO. And then, that's just how Shai is going to return, man. He's going to be on the biggest ship, the father ship. And I got one more verse for you, brothers. This is in the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. And that's gonna be that sword, that intense light, man, them beams. And with that, I want to say all praises and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Akim, keep pushing this truth, man. We right there, man. Them chariots are right there, man, ready to roll on us, man. Ready to start destroying and save the elect. And with that, Shalom.